Hey Figtree, great to be back with you again in 2024. It's been a really busy January with CMS Summer School. Figtree family is enjoying hangouts, episodes of The Chosen, and then of course Ignite. So much to celebrate and be thankful for. Now we've got a number of projects underway here at Figtree, not least of which is a new lighting project. And I'm just going to ask Darren to swing around so that we can see some of the things that are going on, because we have been the beneficiaries of a federal government grant to enable us to improve our lighting out the back of our building and all the way into our car park. And you'll see some gradual improvements over the course of the next few weeks. Also coming up, baptisms. Last year, it was a real treat to be able to have a baptism here at church at 10 a.m., a full immersion. And this year we have 3 opportunities taking place on Sunday, the 17th of March at 8, at 10, and at 6. If you're somebody who's been prayerfully considering being baptized or you'd like to know more, come to the Welcome Lounge after any one of the services this week and we'll be able to give you more information, or just email us at connect@myfac.org.au. It's an absolute option for anyone, young or old, if you are part of God's family, or if indeed you just want to know more and are not sure what it's all about. Now, life groups, of course, are starting up again. They're a vital way of connecting together and belonging and growing in the life of Figtree Anglican Church. You might already be part of a life group, or you might be wanting to explore and learn more about life groups. You can sign up by going online. You can go to connect@myfac.org.au if you'd like to learn more. On Saturday, the 10th of February, it's time to celebrate Chinese New Year. And our new Mandarin Fellowship at Figtree is holding a special event to celebrate Chinese New Year on that very day, Saturday the 10th of February, from 11:30 till 2:30. There'll be activities for the whole family to enjoy, including dumpling making. So there's also a Chinese dance, an afternoon tea, and a gospel talk from our friend, the Reverend Christine Yang from St. Philip's Anglican Church in Eastwood. If you could RSVP by the 9th of February to our Mandarin Fellowship Coordinator, Annie Chow, that would be very helpful. There's information in our weekly update in the newsletter or the information below. Please do let us know if you can come. We're also looking for helpers for the kids program that we're looking to put on that day. Now also, this Sunday there's a Connections morning tea after the 10 a.m. service. That'll be down at the Children's Ministry Centre. And if you're somebody who feels new or is new, we'd love to invite you to come along to meet some of the Figtree Anglican Church leadership team and to hear more about our church. Now we're going to start a new sermon series this week. So if you want to just come with me under the fig tree. This is our new sermon series for February. It's a vision-setting series for us as a church as we explore the Word of God together and think about the topics of soils, roots, fruits, and shoots as we seek to be a faithful and fruitful fig tree family. I'm really looking forward to getting into this series with you. It'd be great to pray together. And if you want to get ahead of the curve, this week we're going to be looking at soils from Matthew 13, verses 1 to 23. Finally, for those of us who are up at CMS Summer School, we have the opportunity to share some reflections. So I'm going to leave you with a series of video interviews that I was able to take with members of Figtree who were up at Summer School to share some of their reflections from that event. In the meantime, God bless you and keep you. Well, Figtree Focus, great to be coming to you from CMS Summer School up at Katoomba for our weekly update. You'll notice that there's mist behind us, and also I'm in the presence of our delightful mission partners, Roger and Noriko. Folks, an update of some highlights from the summer school time together.
It's been great teaching on Galatians for me. I wish you were all with us. We miss you all. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
I really liked Ed Blind's anecdotes. You're really wonderful. Listen carefully.
Peter Richardson, what's been a highlight from CMS Summer School for you this year?
So many, probably even this time here after the session, seeing so many familiar faces and connecting with people and just catching up with all sorts of different networks has been amazing.
Doug Hughes, tell us a highlight for CMS Summer School for you this year.
I went to a missionary session where 3 missionaries were talking about
their mental health in the field and what CMS does to support them and the challenges they face. And it was really helpful to hear about what they face over there and how we can support them and help them through their mental health focus.
Sounds like a really practical way in which we can be carrying companionship and fellowship.
Yeah, it was heavy, but it was good.
So I'm here with Sarah. What's been a highlight for you at CMS Summer School, Sarah?
Oh gosh, so many things. If I have to choose one of my main reasons and enjoyments is hearing from the missionaries themselves, having close contact with them, hearing stories that you're not going to hear in their newsletters. There's even a session called that. Each morning, what has been incredible is missionaries who have spent time learning language in their sending place, their place that they've been sent to, have prayed the Lord's Prayer in that language. And the first time that happened was in an African tongue, and I just cried. It was so beautiful. But they're doing that across the week. Also, when you go to the sessions, you get to hear stories that are so amazing. And one I went to, we were really prompted to think about what the word calling means. And then we had to break into groups and think. Really, the main message was, we say that we're prepared to go, but often we plan to stay, and they wanted to change that all around. So that was a very helpful session.
So Megan, a highlight from CMS Summer School here at Katoomba for you?
One of my highlights is being in like a heaven-like community. So there's like thousands of people here, all loving Jesus, seriously. And then you go to like the park in Blackheath and you run into someone from summer school, and then you go to the supermarket and you run into someone from summer school, and you know they love Jesus too. And it just feels like, I feel like what heaven will feel like, you know? Like everyone around you loves Jesus. And it's just, yeah, I don't want to go back to real life where not everyone does that.
So Steve and Marguerite, great to be with you guys. What have been maybe highlights for each of you at CMS Summer School this year?
So you're first?
I'll go around. One of my highlights have been the talks that have been really encouraging to learn about where our heart is, and we already have that head knowledge, but how are we going to live it out in our lives? And also, we've been on the shuttle team, so having those conversations with those that have mobility issues or just want to lift up the hill, and just the wisdom that you get from those people in the shuttles. Like we've had ex-missionaries join us and discuss what they've been learning in through all the talks, and just everyone hearing all the conversations about everyone meeting up year after year in the shuttles and talking about their memories from 50 years ago at CMS Summer School. And yeah, so it's just been a blessing to hear those memories and the connections that keep reoccurring year after year.
Super. Yeah, thank you. Steve?
The most encouraging thing, I think, from my perspective was, as we're doing the shuttles, it's a very little effort from my perspective to drive a shuttle in a small loop, but it makes a big impact to those people who probably otherwise wouldn't be able to make it here.
Great to be with you, Kalinda. Tell us a highlight from Summer School this year for you.
I love starting the year refocusing, really thinking about how to build Christ into my life this year. So it's kind of like a bit of a New Year's resolution and starting off the year really well, remembering that.
Good on you, sister.